Shouldn't you wait for all cameras to be announced before making this video?
I don't know when all cameras are announced.
You released this around time of Photokina. You don't expect anything new there?
Yes, there's big chance for full-frame Panasonic and smaller chance for new Sony, but other cameras are already announced.
Isn't that Sony one you are waiting?
Yes, it is, but rumors say it is announced mid-October and I wanted to make video now. I thought it would be released by now when I decided to make this video.
Why not wait?
I have other ideas for October and this isn't going through specs video. These cameras are only announced, not released. It is hard to say if cameras are good only based on specs.
But you are going to talk about the specs?
Yes, a little. You can tell from specs cameras you won't be buying. It's harder to know if camera is worth buying by specs alone, but that seems to be what photography channels in YouTube are doing all the time.
I assume you have made decision what you won't buy.
For some cameras yes, for some maybe. I want IBIS for my next camera. Cameras without IBIS won't be on my list. This means Fuji X-T3 and Canon EOS R. Canon has also crippled video features, which are other reasons not to get it. Fuji would have been interesting otherwise.
Why in-body image stabilization is so important?
My current camera doesn't have it. It limits how I can use non-stabilized lenses with it. It also makes videos look more stable. For a video shooter it is really important. It is the reason I will buy new camera, and you can't see from specs how good IBIS camera has.
What about Nikon Z6? You have full-frame Nikon lenses already.
Its spec says battery lasts only 15 minutes when shooting video. If that's true, it's unusable for video shooting. When I did talking head videos, I shot about 20 minutes for each video and cut it down to few minutes video. If specs are correct, I wouldn't be able to do that with Nikon Z6.
So none of these are for you?
It looks like it. Panasonic and Sony should give better options. If Panasonic comes up with reasonably priced full-frame camera with GH5 specs and working autofocus, it would be camera to get. Sony has easier job with me because I already have lenses for the APS-C camera.
Why not something already on market?
I have thought about Panasonic GH5 and Sony A7 III. GH5 doesn't have working autofocus, and for both I would need to spend few thousand for lenses without getting perfect camera.
What if Sony and Panasonic don't release camera you want?
Sony A6300 will probably become much cheaper after new APS-C Sony. It at least have some sort of IBIS. Not too good, but it's something when I wait for next round of new cameras.
Do you really need new camera?
I would survive with my current setup. Stabilization is problem. I don't have stabilized fast wide-angle primes. During days I can use lower stabilized lenses and get something looking like this video. I would like to get more stabilized footage, something like what GH5 can do, and I want to use non-stabilized lenses with gimbal.
That is worth thousands of euros?
No, that's why I still have A6300 and not A6500. I need other features too. A6500 is practically A6300 with IBIS. I hope new Sony APS-C has better IBIS and other features worth getting, but I probably get it if it only has really good IBIS and better battery life.
Even if Panasonic releases really good camera?
It depends on how good cameras are. I already have lenses for Sony. I only have to buy camera and maybe Sigma 16mm because I have postponed buying it. With Panasonic I need to get lenses and probably there aren't too many reasonably priced lenses at launch.
So IBIS and better battery life would be enough?
I would like to have flippy screen for when I shoot my own face. It makes composing shots easier. Now I have to guess what it looks like. More I do, better I get, but it is still guessing.
What did you thought about GoPro Hero 7?
It looks quite cool with new image stabilization, but I don't trust GoPro's promotional videos. I would rather get DJI Osmo 2.
Is Osmo 2 announced?
No, and I haven't even heard rumors about it. But new Osmo with better camera is something I want. I like Osmo with bike mount, but I would like to have it with better camera.
Do you expect it coming soon?
I don't know. Usually people use GoPros with bikes and I don't think original was too popular. DJI might think Osmo Mobile replaces Osmo. Maybe it does when you don't use it with bike mount, but with bike mount there is nothing like Osmo on market.
What about Mavic 2? Do you regret getting Mavic Air just before release of Mavic 2?
I got Mavic Air for size. I don't care about Mavic 2 because it is bigger. I wanted small drone and Mavic Air is it. I don't even know Mavic 2 specs. I don't care about it. Mavic Air is enough for me.
Are you sure anything released in Photokina won't change your opinions?
It looks like this round won't bring us future-proof dream camera. I wanted to go full frame, but there isn't one, not missing something on market. Panasonic and Sony still have chance to bring that, but I doubt that happens. Maybe next time.